Hi there, I'm Rex King. Welcome back to another episode of Straight to Streaming. Today I am talking about Shooting Stars. Shooting Stars is the new Peacock movie. It was directed by Chris Robinson and follows LeBron James in his early high school years, played by Marquise Mookie Cook, and his friendship group as they struggle through high school and their early careers here. Um, so this film is a sports movie and a biopic. And as such, it doesn't really meld all that well together. There are a lot of cheesy sports movie moments in here, like the coach's speech at halftime, the uh, the team is falling apart bit towards the end, the star who is gets a bloated ego. It's all here. The problem is this is also a biopic about a real person, so all those sports movie moments feel a lot shallower than they would normally, as and creates a lot of problems within the film. Another problem I have here is a lot of the basketball is very quick. We don't really get to see a ton of it. We're just told what is the scores, and it's all really like breezed past. It's not front and center. Now, this wouldn't be a problem if we focused more on the characters' personal lives, but to be honest, we only get to see the personal life of one other character outside of LeBron James, and that is Drew Joyce III, who's played by Caleb McCulkin. I apologize if I mispronounced that name. And basically what he's going through as the son of the coach who's really trying to push LeBron James, but as such is kind of ignoring his own son. But outside of that other character, we really don't get to know any of the rest of the team here, and that is a problem if you're trying to make this more of a biopic and focusing on the characters' personal lives. So overall, the story is just a mess, as it's not a very good sports movie because the sports aren't as focused on as they should be, and it's not a very good biopic because we're not really getting to know these characters' personal lives and understand the stakes that are here. So, this also might be because they really didn't do these characters justice. Um, this is a problem with biopics. You're dealing with real people, and all these guys are still alive. So you have to make sure you're being honorable to them, and I don't know how nailed down as far as characters and as people these characters are, because it feels like they're not written all that well. They're not really interesting or given enough screen time to do anything interesting. They do try to focus a lot more on LeBron James, but that happens really at the middle of the film. They start to focus solely on him. At the beginning of the film, they focus on the entire group, and that is part of my issue here. If you're focusing on the entire group, then I need to know a little bit about each character and what they're going through. But we never get to really delve into their psyche and what they're doing in their personal lives. And even LeBron James, when we focus on him, it's not really as in-depth as I would normally like a film like this to be. The performances are all fine. Every actor is doing a okay job. They're not doing anything to really make these characters their own, but they're playing real people, so there's a limit to what I have to ask of them. Again, this is also partially the film's fault for not having written these people as interesting or not focusing on them enough. Then we have the visuals, and they're not terrible. It's just, again, the basketball, which should be your primary focus in a film like this, is just completely ignored. It's just pretty much, oh, we're playing basketball. Then we cut to almost the end of the game, and it tells us what the score is and what has happened over the game. I don't want a film to tell me what's going on. I want it to show me what's going on. Now, I get you can't show me an entire full-length basketball game in your movie, especially when you're doing several games, but I don't want every instance of basketball to be just feel like it's not important and sped past. The music done by Mark Isham, I apologize if I mispronounced the name as well, is fine. It does all right. There's a lot of like blues and hip hop, and there's a lot of good music going on here. It's just unfortunate that the rest of the film really bogs down what could have been a really good story, a really good characters, and really good performances if they had just focused enough. If they had decided to pick a road and go with it. Instead, it tried too hard to be a good sports movie and a good biopic and ended up being neither. It's unfortunate. So at the end of the day, I'm going to give Shooting Stars a 4 out of 10. I really wish this film was a little bit more focused, and that honestly, I would have preferred if you went more down showing the sports movie route. If you're going to do a biopic, again, I need you to delve deeper into the characters than this film does. But that's what I thought about Shooting Stars. What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.